There is one storyline from the Luka Doncic trade that nobody is discussing, and it might change the NBA once again. Over the last 57 years, there's been one team that gets whatever superstar they wanted, and it's the Lakers. In 1968, they acquired Wilt. Kareem got traded there 7 years later, only to be paired with Magic, who they got via a previous draft pick trade as well. 5 titles later, and in 1996, one of the greatest duos ever was formed by trading with Charlotte to get Kobe in the draft, and of course landing Shaq in free agency. Now, even after all their success, Shaq got moved to Miami, but somehow they still managed to shock the NBA years later with the Gasol trade, and ultimately transitioned the end of Kobe's era to LeBron and AD, and now Luka. But why does any of this matter? When it comes to ranking the top 10 players of all time, there's always arguments on who makes the cut. But if we're being honest, 6 players undisputably on that list are LeBron, Kareem, Magic, Wilt, Kobe, and Shaq. That means 60% of the top 10 players of all time were Lakers at some point in their career, and now Luka, who has a top 10 ceiling, is there as well. But as this era moves forward, he will need a running mate, and if history is any indicator, it'll be one of the few players who have a top 10 all-time ceiling right now, as half of the great all-time Laker duos were comprised of 2 top 10 legends. So who could that be currently in the NBA? Well, there's only 3 others right now who will be around for the next decade, and that's Jokic, Wemby, and Giannis. While it seems far-fetched, we've learned that nobody is truly off the table, and there's a greater than a 50 to 60% chance that one of these 3 players will end up in LA before their career is over to play with Luka and create a dynasty. So get those Laker jersey photoshops ready, because anything is possible. Let's see what happens.